Hey y'all, happy Valentine's Day. We made it our 14th day together. Or maybe you're hopping in today for the first time. So welcome. We're so glad you're here. So this is like our little wrap up. And I thought I'd just tell y'all the funny story or silly that I got a card when I was super young. And it had like the true story of St. Valentine's Day. And funny enough, it was about a young girl named Julia. And she was the daughter of a jailer in ancient times when St. Valentine himself lived. And the jailer was so desperate for his daughter to be healed from blindness that he finally went and asked St. Valentine in the jail if he brought her to him, would he pray over her? And, the story goes that he did, and she received healing. She received her sight. And he was also performing some secret marriages because at the time, the Roman Empire had banned engagements and marriages, or so legend has it. And he was still carrying that on, his Christian faith. And so, of course, when the word got out that he also had, brought healing to this young girl, that kind of sealed his fate. And so in his final letter before he was executed, he wrote a note to her, encouraging her to keep her faith, and signed it, "Love, Your Valentine." And so that is where we get, some of our myths and legend around this holiday. And so I hope that each day there's just been a little scripture or a little thought that's warmed your heart, or maybe transformed and renewed your mind, like God talks about in Romans 12, to open and expand our thinking and our hearts to look at God a new way, look at love a new way, maybe examine the way we look at ourselves and others a new way. I'm so blessed to have met Mundy-Garner. I was loved unconditionally by a handful of people in my life, but when I met him, he's really been God with skin on. I've really come to experience seeing what it looks like when someone loves you unconditionally and wants to meet your needs based on your love languages, and really sees and hears you, and wants to just be present with you. And I know we don't all have God with skin on, in our lives, but I know we probably want to be that man or woman for others, right? And so it's so true that we want to receive it first, so then we have it to give away. So I pray that this has been a blessing to you in some form or fashion. Of course, how could we close with any verse but John 3:16, because we do truly have our own Valentine. It says in Scripture that God loved us so much that he gave the greatest sacrifice he had, his only son, to die for us so that we might have life if we chose to believe. And that he didn't come to condemn us, but he came so that we could truly experience love and life with him. So if you've been watching and you think, I don't even know what she's talking about, or this has painted a different picture for you of what love and what Papa God could look like, reach out to a trusted friend or mentor or someone that can have that conversation with you. Message me, because we only get this one shot at living, right? It's not a dress rehearsal. We are living the real deal. And so we want to make sure that everybody's heard the good news about what true love really looks like. Thanks a million for tuning in. You've blessed me just by being a part of my first experiment in writing and letting me tell you the story. Make it a blessed day, and again, happy Valentine's.